Hello, Leo, and welcome to your reading, Leo. Let's start your reading. Let's see what's uh, happening with you right now. Five of Cups. Feeling a little blue and emotionally. Oh my goodness, I'm getting it all wrong. Feeling a little blue and low. I think you've been dealt with a blow. That's what I think I was the energy was trying to tell me, that you've experienced an emotional blow, some kind of a loss. Maybe let's see what this is about. Let's not guess. The Fool. All right. So it was something, all right, the Lovers, a new relationship, Leo, which you, or something you chose. All right. You know, uh, a relationship, there was a beginning, whether it in relationship or something, but it began and ended almost simultaneously, right? You trusted something nice to happen on your way, but it hasn't worked out well. You're feeling, that's why I think it was a, that's why I wanted to say blow. I didn't say it in the beginning, but yeah, it gave you a bit of a blow. Whatever you chose, whether it's a relationship, whether it is work, whatever it is, it has hit you emotionally more than anything else. Where it is not a relationship, even that new venture, whatever you started out with, like I said, it ended pretty fast, and it's making you feel terrible, and you have decided to move away. Like I said, it started and began probably simultaneously. You have moved away, but it's the sadness seems to linger. Let's see what happened in the past. There was a fight, or there was some kind of a conflict. Now this conflict could be internal, or this could be an actual tug of war between one's will versus the other person. It could also mean that there were too many people in this, whether it's a relationship or whatever else you're looking at. There were too many people involved, because of which things went bad. It's like too many cooks spoil the broth, where it has been a venture, so many people there, everybody adding to it, a lot of differences. You could not handle it, you moved away. Where it was a relationship, it could be that there were other people also kind of stepped in and made a mess of things, and you decided to move away from the relationship. It could be a relationship, friendship as well, anything to do with group energies. You decided that I cannot handle this kind of a situation, and I would, it's best I move away. So maybe it just happened that you joined a group, you joined a community, but there was too much infighting. There was a tug of war. There was a battle of wills, one pitted against the other, and you decided I move away. It could be a relationship where you probably started out, but maybe your friends or the other person's friends kind of stepped in, something went really bad, and that rift happened, and everything just kind of got disintegrated, and you moved away. With the Five of Wands, let's see the High Priestess. Yeah, Four of Cups. Some of you could have all right, let's see. Princess of Pentacles. With this, what I'm getting is that some of you really um, you were kind of, how do I put it across? Were you challenging something in your relationship or in your connection? You wanted to try out a challenge in your connection. That is also a possibility for some of you in the past. Any challenge which you wanted to experiment with in your relationship went horribly wrong. It was a group energy for sure. It has left you feeling miserable. So you got Four of Cups, you got Five of Cups, you got Eight of Cups, and we have the Princess of Pentacles, who is the Page of Pentacles. That's why it's coming up that you wanted to try something in the past, a little bit, which went horribly wrong, and you had to move away from something you just started. I mean, you started, probably it was doing something, inspired you to, challenge that entire situation, or to bring about some new element in that office. I don't know, I'm just getting a very off feeling from, what you decided to do with this for some of you, which went horribly wrong. Your entire situation did go really wrong. Like I said, it could be group energies, but for some of you, you tried something which did not work out. Yeah, it was a wish you wanted to fulfill regarding this. whatever this is, the relationship or the project or whatever. It was a wish you had, which you wanted to experiment. You wanted to, I don't know why I'm getting experiment. Let's see if we get the magician card. You wanted to try out. It was a wish fulfillment. You wanted to do something, but it kind of went pretty haywire. Yeah, you've been carrying this wish for a long time, Leo. Wheel of Fortune, it was given to you, but something went completely amiss. Let us say, what went amiss? Hanged Man. Things turned very unexpectedly for you, Leo. What you expected, your wish was fulfilled. A long held wish was fulfilled, but it went wrong. It went completely wrong. Why did it go wrong? We have a card of conflict and fight over here. The Sun and the Chariot. Was it something to do with children? For some of you, do make a note of that. And sometimes things moving very very fast, which again brought in that energy of things. I mean, things moved very fast, but they moved in the wrong way. Something went wrong in that fast paced initiation of whatever you initiated, whatever your wish was. It happened, it was fulfilled, but I think things went really fast. They went out of control. There was conflict, there was fight, there was and that's why it ended as quickly as it started. Yeah. What impact does this have on your future, on your current now? So I said future, current. Yeah, I said current. So you are you're holding on to it, Leo. You've not given up. You have moved away, you've distanced yourself from it, but somewhere you are either defending your own stance in this, or you are still holding on and waiting that in time to come it will get better. See where you are with regard to Seven of Wands. Either you're holding on and not giving up, or you are defending your position in whatever went wrong. What's coming up for you? Four of Pentacles. Look after yourself, Leo. Do everything to protect and safeguard your own interest, your own well-being, your finances also, your reputation also. We have the Hermit card. Hermit, Empress, and the Two of Wands. It's time to take on a completely new perspective to this entire thing. Leave this situation behind. I would say cut your losses and move on with the Two of Wands over here, and move on in such a way that at least you do not suffer much, you do not lose much, you don't you there is nothing much to gain over here, but at least whatever you have with you, secure that for yourself, Leo. And it's the time to move on from here, because with the Hermit card here, you have got some idea as to what you need to do with this. And again, this Empress card is all about it's like a positive card in terms of abundance, prosperity, with the Four of Pentacles here. So what if it is a loss kind of a situation, it's a good idea to leave it as soon as possible, so that you cut your losses and you secure yourself and move on from here. With the Two of Wands, it says that move on, but make sure that you do not lose too much, whatever it is, whether it is health, whether it is finances, whether it is well-being, whether it is your reputation also. So yeah, whatever it is, just move away, and whatever you have got protected, keep it for yourself and move on. Maybe not too much damage has happened now, but this would be the right time to move away, so that further damage does not come your way in terms of your reputation, in terms of loss of wealth, right? Okay, let's see what is a obstacle still for you in this entire thing. We've got the Temperance. Yes, things are balancing out very very slowly, Leo. I mean, Temperance is always a positive card. The change is coming, the balance is coming, but it is very slow. So you'll need to be a little patient with the finally winding up of this entire thing. But in the meanwhile, do create your distance and start moving away. Because that is what is going to happen in the time to come. Guidance for you, Eight of Wands. Swift action, swift communication, challenging time. Yeah, it's not over with the Nine of Wands. The challenge is not over. little bit of balance is being seen in your situation, but it is really not over. Things are going to pick up pace, Leo, for you, communication back and forth. So that is why, this is your guidance. So it is telling you that it would be a good idea to start distancing yourself as soon as possible, because things are going to pick up pace. It's going to get a little more intense with the Seven of Wands. So whatever you have, just hold on to that and don't jeopardize that. And with the Hermit card, don't get too involved in it. Keep your distance. If at all you have been, a situation comes, a point comes where you have to participate, do the bare minimum. That is what the Hermit card is. Do the bare minimum and keep your self safe and secure, because the situation isn't over yet. Alright, I just get a feeling it's going to get more intense. That is why you're being urged in the future to protect yourself, to protect all what you have, your name and fame, and your reputation. The uncharted sea, yeah, things can go in any direction, Leo, and whatever happened in the past was, something very, very, I mean, it took on a direction of its own. You had no idea it would get so rough. You had no idea it would go so haywire. That's what has happened. You stepped into uncharted territory, and unfortunately, you kind of suffered because of that. Waking up the lion, be brave and courageous, Leo. That's your your animal guide here. It's telling you, not to get scared, not to get fearful. Be brave, be courageous, and this is not the time to back off, in the sense that don't step back, but don't move ahead. Hold your ground, Leo. Hold your ground. Don't back off from that, at least, right? There is no forward movement in this, but you should not be stepping back. You should not be on the back foot. You should hold on to your position no matter what went wrong, right? Yeah. Avoid unnecessary chatter and inner dialogue, and focus your energy on something which is a lot more soothing, which is a lot more, it's all about harnessing your energy. Waking up the lion talks of, immense potential and energy you have. Use it for in a creative way, so that your mind and is taken off the situation. That would be a good way, be it painting, be it writing, be it any kind of creative venture which utilizes your energy and distracts you from thinking and putting energy into this kind of a situation. Do your best because you want to. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Put your energy to the best use possible. Nurture something. See, we've got this birdie. She's got a worm, so she is doing this because she cares for these fledglings, right? It comes from within. So which is exactly the call of the muse. For all creative people, there is a call from within to draw, call from within to paint, call from within to sing, call from within to pursue your creative talents. Do it because it calls out to you, Leo. You'll see a lot of difference in the entire energy of, whatever you're experiencing. Speak with integrity. So whenever you are called to in this situation, speak with integrity, be honest, and believe every word you say, and hold on to it, because you might be called to act on it. So speak the truth. This is basically saying speak the truth and take action on your ideas. I think it would be a good idea to, as this card is saying, to get get going with whatever creative ideas you have. It will help dissipate this energy, that little tensed energy we have over here, and do whatever your heart calls out to do in terms of your creative pursuits, right? And do it because it just comes from within. No matter what it is, it's just a way of bringing about more harmony through your energy into this situation. So just wait for it to get over, and while you're waiting for it to get over, indulge in something soft, something gentle, something creative, something very, very nurturing, something you want to do because it rings a bell, because you have it in you that you can do this. It's going to make a lot of difference to this entire situation. Why? Because it is going to have a beautiful impact on you, and when you go back in the midst of this, you will be able to handle it with a lot more grace, ease and maturity, right? So with that, I'll wrap up your reading. Leo, do check the other videos in the playlist if you wish to, and thank you for watching this.